Good evening, everybody. We are trying something new today. Well, new to me. I have not heard of this series. I think I've seen it I may have seen it advertised before on like Game Pass, but Ubisoft did provide me with a copy of Valiant Hearts, the collection, which includes The Great War and Coming Home. From what I read in the description, it looks to be a puzzle platformer. Um, Based around the First World War, if it's the Great War. I'm gonna try it out today. It does come as two parts, but you can get them together from the Microsoft Store, or I'm pretty sure it's multi-platform. Mine just happens to be on Xbox. So we can jump in. Let's see. Let's do this number. But I have this. Wait. Did it do a weird thing? Hold on. Okay, launch. Okay. I was like, it is installed. That's the only reason I recognize this particular startup screen. Montpellier. We're definitely gonna have to adjust the volume. Veteran mode turns off the hint system and removes the highlight from interactive objects. I like interactive object highlights. Subtitles we do one on. No volume? No Chick-fil-A sauce? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back. There are more than 100 collectible items in Valiant Hearts. Can you find them all? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. But I might have to manually adjust this. Game saves data automatically at certain points. Freely inspired by the events unfolding in Western War.
August 1st, 1914.
That's not as bad.
After the assassination of Prince Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the German Empire declares war on Russia. Because of established alliances, France is preparing for conflict. A few hours after the announcement of the general mobilization, German civilians living in France are asked to leave the country. Karl is one of them.
Carl! August 1st, 1914. Somewhere in France. Several days later.
A few days after Karl was deported, the war was hungry for more and took away Emil as well. A heavy-hearted Emil was called up to fight and left the farm for Saint Mihiel. Like so many others, he had no idea what fate had in store for him.
Is Carl their son? I'm very confused as to who these people are related to. Okay. Please tell me I can turn that down. No. Ubisoft. Who is doing this in games where they don't give you volume control? Why do they hate my ears? That's not as bad. I need Dance Pool to translate for me, please. Is this... I wonder... I wonder if this is French gibberish like they do. There's a lot of games that are produced that are in English, and they just have, like, nonsense language. Not unlike Simlish. I think Simlish has actual rules to it, but I wonder if that's what's happening. I don't speak French, so I don't know if this is if that is actually a thing, if this is just like nonsense French. It's just gibberish. What happened to my clothes? Where are my pants? Why is this guy yelling at... Wait, hold on. War is declared June 28th, 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austrian-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo. As a result of a... Oh, it doesn't go down more? As a result of the chain of diplomatic and military alliances in place, the event launched Europe into an armed conflict that, with involvement of the colonies, took on a global dimension. August 1st, Germany declared war on Russia. August 3rd, Germany declared war on France. August 4th, Britain declared war on Germany. August 11th and 12th, France and Britain declared war on Austria-Hungary. The barracks in the regiment. Battalions comprised of battalion headquarters in 4 companies. A total of 1,007 men in all. Companies were composed of 4 platoons, in turn divided into 4 sections, each of 12 men commanded by an NCO, non-commissioned officer. Britain was slow to mobilize on the Western Front. Half of its army was overseas with a genuine fear of the invasion. Infantry divisions were held in reserve in Britain and not included in the British Expeditionary Force. While the conscription only came into force in 1916, voluntary enlistment was initially overwhelming, with 750,000 men eager to show their patriotism. Railways. With the outbreak of war, each country was eager to dispatch its army in situ? I don't know what this word is. Let's learn a word today. Or phrase. In the original place. In situ. In the original place. Weird. As quickly as possible to gain the advantage. Railways were essential for mobilization and supply. By August 1914, the British realized the importance of the rail in the war effort and dispatched Royal Engineers to the front to build new lines. By 1917, 40,000 enlisted railway soldiers were working for the RE in France and Flanders. The Royal Engineers? Railway Engineers? No, Royal Engineers. Okay, RE. The debacle of August 1914. In the early fighting, the German army made swift progress. After invading Belgium, they marched on Paris in late August. French troops retreated en masse, and units were outflanked and repelled, taken prisoner or killed. The months of August to September 1914 marked the bloodiest period of the war, with over 180,000 French casualties alone. The French authorities described the debacle as an organized retreat. The war to win over the public opinion had begun. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Fraternité. What happens if I go back? I mean, this just seems like Steamworks Chicago. I'm just saying. I'm guessing. From what I heard from Trinity. Revelry. Wait, you just walk into it? Oh, no, you have to push up. They club people? Also, that's putting the bayonet side at facing you. That seems like awful. What a weird, Normally when you throw a grenade, you're supposed to, like, duck and cover so that shrapnel doesn't also hit you. And now I know everything I need to know. Wait. Dear France, what does the 150 mean?
My dear Marie, we are on our way to Paris.
Why is he so British?
Is strangely cheerful. I hope that the harvest goes well. Rely on our neighbors for help. They've always been gracious and charitable people. I'll write again as soon as I get my assignment. Please kiss my little grandson for me.
So that makes me think he is the father.
Trying to reach his regiment at Platform 21, Emile would meet the man he would soon fight alongside. The man who would come to be his truest friend.
August 14th, 1914. Oh, historical facts. I might turn this on. Let's see. Nah. I lied. But I'm gonna... You can turn off the hint system and remove the highlight and interactive objects with veteran mode. Well, I don't want hints, so... Give him the booze! Nope. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. That was not it. Oh, wait, can I Can I club him? Oh, wait. Can I just club him with it? No. That is not the solution. Merci, s'il vous plaît. Just like their hero, Whiny Jacques. Can't climb. But he loves music. Wait, hold on. Nothing new was unlocked. New diary. Oh, okay. I started training in the military camp today. I can't help thinking of Carl, who's probably doing the same in Germany. The dedication of the war has created havoc. I hope Marie and the neighbors manage to finish the harvest in time. August 12th, 1914. At last, I can't wait to get fighting. Maybe it'll ease the pain I feel inside. Marie. After Carl, it's Daddy's turn to leave. Okay, so Marie is possibly married to Carl, and Emil is Marie's father? I think that's the family tree here. After Carl, it's Daddy's turn to leave. Why did they have to call him up? Wasn't it enough to expel my dear sweet love from these lands? Why do they have to put Daddy in uniform? He's too old to fight. And now they've left me all alone with the harvest and on the way and Victor to take care of. And they're having a child named Victor. It feels strange to return to Germany. At least Emil can take care of Marie and Victor. Things should calm down in the months to come. It's also meaningless. All the bells all over Paris have started chiming at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It was eerie. Somebody in the street told me it was for the troop mobilization in case Germany declares war. I'll write to Father to find out what's going on in Belgium. I like the music though. Okay, so this guy says I can't climb the ladder, but he might let me climb the ladder if I make the band play. Oh, they sound awful. Oh, he's got rhythm. Oh, you ruined it. Can we get the oompa? Oh yeah, the trumpet player is the worst. Wait, but how do I help? Okay, do I gotta climb over? Wait, what is this? Me just stealing wine bottles. Wait, can I give him a new wine bottle? Here, buddy, stop drinking that old wine. No, still won't let me do. Kobe! Oh, they both the trigger buttons do that. Do the French have oompa? This is very German music. Oh wait, could I have just gone up this way? Bruh. Oh wait, can I not climb up? Is that the issue? No, what? Why did it make me go all the way around? These guys are jerks. Where are you from?
Good luck, my friend.
August 21st, 1914. Emil's regiment was sent to fight against the 71st German Division led by Baron von Dorf. The general cheer of the first hours dissipated into the fear of first combat.
P.S. These flags are really heavy. Usually have like a... It's not a stirrup, but like it's something that... It's like a belt that you mount it into. Trigger warning. Ah! Oh no, Emil! And that's the game, everybody.
Is that Emil?
Miss Marie Chillon. Private Emile Chillon from the 150th Infantry Regiment was wounded by enemy fire on August 21st. He has been captured by the enemy. Hopefully, you shall receive news.
So
from
Carl
him
is
soon.
German, but Emile and Marie are French.
Freddie, originally from America, enlisted voluntarily in the French forces at the start of the war. Behind his bravery hid a man already devastated by the war's effects. A man with one sole obsession: punish those who had destroyed his life. It was at the Battle of the Marne that Freddie finally picked up the trail of the regiment commanded by Baron von Dorf.
September 7th, 1914. Marne, France. Americans in the French Army. 128 Americans enrolled in the French Army from the start of the conflict, mostly in Paris, including the poet Alan Seeger. The majority joined the Foreign Legion and took part in the Battle of the Marne. Others joined the Air Force, which later became Lafayette Squadron. 24 gave their lives for France, including Alan Seeger. The media attention they received in the United States played a decisive role in their own country's decision to join the war 3 years later. The Battle of Marne, drawn up long before the war, the von Schlieffen Plan, aimed at swiftly overturning France via Belgium and northern France. After the August debacle on September 6th, French troops turned to face German troops in the decisive Battle of the Marne and prevented the capture of Paris. The battle was the first time Franco-British forces managed to halt the German advance and thwart the main German battle plan. The front retreated northwards and stabilized in December, when the trench warfare began in earnest. The Great War demonstrated the technological progress of the age, symbolized by the machine gun. World War I devices could now shoot up to 200 bullets before requiring cooldown, and were perfectly integrated into infantry attacks. German machine guns' deployment in the front line gave them the vast superiority at the start of the conflict. Capture the flag. Flags were powerful symbols for each unit, and once captured, became trophies. When overrun, soldiers took time to hide and bury them before they were taken prisoner. With the arrival of trench warfare, flags disappeared from the battlefield and only made an appearance at the military ceremonies away from the front. Just gotta punch things. On August 20, 1914, we spent another day walking. We heard cannon fire for the first time today. I don't want to have to kill. I must stop thinking about it and get some sleep. That later gave me such a fright. Poor Daddy, he's been wounded and taken prisoner by the Germans. I don't know if he's seriously injured and if he's being well taken care of. I've been told prisoners are allowed to receive letters. I shall write to him tomorrow. Yeet! Wait, why can't I climb? Gold button of a French uniform. The French Army's horizon blue greatcoat had gold buttons. The buttons, not to mention their distinctive red trousers, proved problematic on the battlefield as they shone in the sun, making soldiers easy spot by the enemy. Are they in order? Did I miss something? Oh no. Oh no. It was probably an Emile story. No, no, there it is. French identification tag. Created in 1881 in the wake of the French defeat against the Prussians. In 1870 to 1871, the French identification tag indicated a soldier's name and surname, the year of his conscription, his place of birth, and ID number. Dog tags were used to identify corpses on the battle in an attempt to overcome the problem of soldiers missing in action and unidentifiable bodies. Alright. He's just like standing right next to it though, like, is he not gonna get blowed up? Wait, hold on. Is this for the cart? Okay, let's try it on the cart here. Maybe it's for that. So that I can... There we go. Grenades don't stick like that. Sorry. Sorry about it. See. Great, bitch, you better run. But he just goes back. But how do... Okay, so if I drop it in front of him, he should run the other way, and then maybe I can scramble down the... Or if I do this, maybe he'll go investigate. Got it. Yippee-ki-yay, mother truckers. I sacre blew it up. I'm fired. I hate myself. I'll take that. Oh, what's up, yeah? Oh! That's a different type of grenade, but those are grenades too. Okay, so I can't jump? HQ map. Soldiers did not have sat-nav to pick their way through the countryside. The only tools they had were a compass and an HQ map. Orienting duties were the reserve of the officers and non-commissioned officers. Okay. So... Gave me this, which usually... Okay. Got to bring the house down. Kablam. It's crazy to think that he, like, that happened and exploded right on top of him, and he was just like, oh. I was like, he's not concerned about this at all. Da 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 da. That looks like... Also, this sounds like gibberish German, too. Yeah! Okay. Oh, no. Okay, now here's the thing. If he's up there, I don't want to go up there until I figure out how to get... Is this another distraction one? Oh no! Do I have to club him? That's what I'm like, how did he not hear it the first time? That's right. Take a nap, buddy. Embroidery. Household linen was precious, and it was often customized with embroidered initials. Contrary to received ideas, embroidery was not an exclusively female pursuit, and many POWs embroidered during captivity. I wonder... I wonder if I was supposed to... ignore him and just run up the stairs. It seemed easier just to knock him out. Tomatoes. Yeah, it's strange again to me that they can hear me like ringing a bell, but not. Oh, are we going to play capture the flag? Yeah, I guess we had to on that one. Bam! Good job, Freddy.
Thanks to support from British forces, the German plan failed. The front line moved back to the north, and with the arrival of winter, froze. Soldiers holed up amid a vast labyrinth of trenches and tunnels.
Labyrinth?
That would
Not
become
elaborate?
the indelible image of the Great War. Karl's regiment retreated to the outskirts of Neuve-Chapelle, the same camp where Emile was being held prisoner.
Neuve-Chapelle. March 19th, or March 10th, 1915. He loves to eat sausage. 6 million prisoners of war. Between 1914 and 1918, over 6 million men were taken prisoner, including 1.2 million German and 200,000 British troops. Despite 1907 Hague Convention, Hague? And the efforts of the International Red Cross, prison conditions and forced labor proved harsh for conscripts, and hundreds of thousands never made it home. Letters remained the only real means of communication with the outside world. Radios and telephones were only used for military ends. All soldiers wrote to their loved ones back home. As war correspondence was free of charge, this created logistical and financial problems. 10 billion letters and postcards were sent to and from the front during the war. The early war postal system was chaotic, but then the front was then separated into sectors, each with its own postcode. The visit from the military postmaster was eagerly awaited. On March 19th, why do I keep saying 19th? March 10th, 1915, British shells literally rained down on German forces. For the first time, the technique creeping barrage was used. A barrage where the fire of all units targets the same position for a period of advancing one line at a time. The infantry's advance was synchronized at the safe distance behind this barrage, so that German lines could then be overrun. That day, 530 cannons fired over 216,000 shells. That is to say, one shell per weapon every 2 minutes. In the early 20th century, Great Britain and France governed huge colonial empires that put them to use. Oh, the Garwa rifles. It's weird it didn't say at the beginning because most of them have. And put them to use during the war. Indian troops were deployed by the Britain and Middle East, as well as the European front, and made an important contribution to the war effort. Many victories were achieved thanks to the bravery and discipline in combat. A monument commemorating their sacrifice stands at Neuve-Chapelle, France. Trench life was difficult. Soldiers were confronted with cold, rain, and mud. Dirty water meant that diseases such as dysentery, typhus, and cholera flourished. The depth of the mud also presented dangers in the soldiers, and sometimes drowned in shell holes or in the tunnels leading to the trenches. Explosives. Trench fortifications required the use of explosives. To penetrate the enemy lines, long tunnels were dug under no man's land beneath the enemy trenches, inside which explosives were placed. The English used cordite, a powerful explosive that could be detonated at a distance. Again, I don't know a lot about German. There's a medical dog? Worst house. So the sausage house. Okay, so we need water, then fire, then the sausage.
Emil. Huh? Go.
Gow!
Marie, est-ce que ça va?
Dearest Papa, we live in a climate of uncertainty. Germans use the people of Saint-Miel as human shields against the French bombings. I hope the Germans treat you well, and that your wound has healed. Your grandson sends you kisses. I sent you a picture of him. All my love. Please write soon.
Damned. Adieu, Karl.
Photo frame. Even though photography was not widespread, many soldiers had photos. Even though photography was not widespread, many soldiers had their photos taken before the setting out for the war. Professional prints were developed on photo paper and applied to hard backing to prevent tearing. Some photos were directly printed on as postcards, especially group conscript photos. Okay, so we need to do water, which looks to be this one. Okay. Water, then fire, probably? No, this is fire. And then sausages. Do I gotta push it all the way outside? Best dodge.
Merci.
Well, so like, that's, oh wait.
Oui, bonjour. Merci, right.
Can you pet Doge? Confirmed, you can pet.
Oui. Oui, bonjour. C'est bien, c'est bien. Merci, right. Allez, oui.
Good doggy.
Schwander Nichtlingster, blonder Klump. Schnuppermaß, Krüger ab. Nimm an die Wurzeln. C'est bien, c'est bien.
C'est bien. I only know très bien, but... Oh, wait, hold on.
What? Okay. Ichi. Yeah. What? Hey, what?
So the shoulder buttons control the dog. Can I give him the wine? Oh, wait, hold on. I can give the dog the wine? For what? He just carries an extra thing for me, I guess? It's like a purse.
What? What?
Well, it's about to start running an ad over on Twitch, so I'm gonna pause here real quick, and then I'll take my break. And this is interesting so far, but I am confused as to what to. Oh wait, should we pause? Yes, I'll pause because I don't want anything to like randomly happen when I'm not in the room. And then we'll take a quick break. Again, thank you Ubisoft for providing me. This is actually pretty interesting. It labeled it as a puzzle platformer, so I thought it would be more like a point and click adventure, and it kind of is, but like a very mild point and click adventure. I don't know where I got the hiccups from. All right, so I'm gonna run and take a quick stretch restroom break, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we've got to figure out how to... So the dog can walk under this. But I can't squat. And the dog is controllable, but he doesn't let me do anything. We also have this switch, which I feel like... I mean, I'm carrying around a giant... Wait, can I just hit this? No. They gave us bottles.
Merci, Lord. C'est bien, c'est bien.
I'm missing something. Oh, wait. I see. I see. Okay. I didn't see this before.
What? Allez, vas-y. Ok. Ah, bah. Allez.
Nope.
Oui, bon chien.
Okay. I was like, they gave us bottles for a reason, so...
Hey, what?
Am I supposed to just walk onto it? Yes, okay.
Allez, bon chien.
Oh, you know what? I probably can't go back. I haven't been looking for things in here. They still don't stand out very much. Wait.
What?
Oh no. That's... Pretty sure that's not how gravity works, but alright. Oh no! Well, he was supposed to... Okay. Okay, there's a thing over there, though. Valiant stories contest memorabilia. Lace tightener made by Corporal Lucien de Formante, great-grandfather of Benoit Thielroy, from melted down cartridge case. Lucien served as an electrician in the Searchlight Division, whose mission was to illuminate enemy positions. Many thanks and congratulations to our winner, Benoit. Okay, so I feel like in order for me to get to that one, I'm gonna need something to... Oh, or I can go from this side, I suppose. But we need... I don't have anything to throw, though. No, 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 stupid. Dig up. Okay, so we need something to throw. To get up there.
What? That's it. Allez. Hey, what?
Okay. Crucifix. The majority of soldiers believed in God, and some were symbols of their religion. War officers had to make provisions for different religions, and a variety of religious ceremonies were performed at the front by different faiths. Priests, vicars, and rabbis offered succor and compassion to soldiers. Muslim soldiers from colonies were organized into separate battalions for practical reasons, and their beliefs were also respected. Halal food was provided as well for the Muslim funeral services. Now, how do I get up there?
What? Okay. What?
Oh, this is awful.
The British troops continued their attack on Neuve-Chapelle. Their next objective,
Border Control, thank you for the
take back
follow-on
Port
kick.
Arthur.
Sir. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Ah! Oh no, too soon. Two, three, two. Okay. Do I gotta throw it to him? Two.
Oh, you really me your nose. I didn't have I do hurt it.
Oh, I see. Wait, what?
I do hurt it. What are you doing? I didn't have I do hurt it.
They're all marked.
Oh, look at what you've done.
So this is for. Oh, I need him to move. I need to move. Okay, I see. I see what's happening. Okay. Now we can throw him the three. Got it. Somehow the Indian gibberish seems more offensive than all the other gibberish. SOS? Shoot the tractor before it crushes a mill? I mean, they make it seem like I wasn't supposed to? Oh, also, you have chains on your feet. Let me, like, cut those, too.
Merci, mon ami. reckon. Galleries for nothing. Yeah, come this.
Yeah, let's go beat the shit out of that guy, Carl. No, I'm kidding. That's obviously not what they're talking about.
Amidst
Obviously
the
not.
never-ending attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emil hunted the elusive Baron and his regiment in Ypres.
In the Ypres, there's a lot of letters in there. Were we not going to say any of them, France? Battle of the Ypres. Ypres was a key strategic town in Belgium. Maybe it's not French. Especially for the British. It was a gateway to the north and thus to Britain. Canadian troops were deployed in the front line, and they proved their endurance and dependability in combat with the Allies. 6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the Battle of April 1915. First gas attack. April 22nd, 1915 came the first gas attack in history. 5,730 cylinders of chlorine were opened by the Germans in favorable winds. Chlorine gas caused burns to the eyes, skin, and lungs, even through clothes and rubber boots. The effects were devastating. The only defense found by the Canadians was to cover their noses with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Zeppelin bombardment. The Zeppelins were invented in 1900 by the German Count von Zeppelin. I guess that makes sense, but for some reason I just thought it was a word they made up. Yeah. But the first long-distance flight didn't take place until 1908. Zeppelins weren't much slower than the aircraft of the period and were first used in Renaissance. They could also fly at higher altitudes from 1915. They were used to bomb civilians in London and Paris. The dogs of war. It's estimated that by 1918 that Germans had employed 30,000 dogs, while the Allies employed 20,000 dogs. Dogs were recruited from dog pounds and the police force, while many families also enlisted their pets. Dogs had a number of roles as sentries and scouts in postal liaison and equipment transport in locating casualties and explosives and as mascots. The main breeds were deployed were German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, and Bouviers. What are Bouviers?
On April 22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first time by the Germans.
Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to use the dog.
On April 22nd, 1915,
but it didn't give me any orders to use.
Germans.
There it is. I was like, well, I didn't do that before, though.
Go, go, go!
What a day. My life was saved twice today. First by an American soldier, and then by a dog. I think in the story, that was the other way around. But I'm free at last. I saw Carl before the bombing. I hope he made it out alive. I'm going to try to find him. March 10th, 1915. On the march to Belgium, where this damned regiment is stationed. I'm not alone, at least. I met a funny old French farmer guy, Emile. Doesn't say much, but if I understood right, his son-in-law is German. How crazy is that? Not a day goes by that I don't dream of you. Who's she talking to? Oh wait, hold on. September 7th, 1914. I missed them by a whisker. It won't happen again. My younger brother's letter was sweet. It gave me a real boost. It's good he's back in the States, miles away from this nightmare. That kid has a knack of getting himself into trouble. Emil, there, right in front of me, sprawling on the ground. Why did his regiment have to come up against mine? I hope he pulls through. He's one tough cookie. I must find out what POW camp he's been taken to. March 10th, 1915. At last I found Emil. Moments before the shell started flying, I hope he's managed to dodge the bombs. The letter he showed me filled my heart with joy. Maria is well and Victor is growing up. That's all that matters. September 25th, 1914. Today the Germans invaded Saint-Mihiel. Fortunately, the troops spared the farm. I took shelter in the cellar with Victor. Now what's going to happen? Wait, hold on. Am I missing like a ton of stuff?
What? Hey, what?
Oh wait, I guess I could just try and dig here, right?
Allez, vas-y. What? Ah.
Canadian identification tag. At the start of the war, Canadian identification tags were formed by a large aluminum disc, which was because they were an emergency issue and had a unique shape. They were soon replaced by the standard British tags, and those were those of all the British Empire forces.
What? Hey, what? Yeah.
Ah.
What?
Okay. I don't think that does the thing I needed to do. No. Okay. How do I get Doge down?
Allez, vas-y. What? Allez. Allez. Ah, ouais.
Okay. Urine-soaked cloth. The only defense against gas attacks before masks were introduced was to cover the nose with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Urine reacts with chlorine directly in the handkerchief to form less noxious products, limiting the effects. It's not the most hygienic solution, but it was always better than a lung full of hydrochloric acid.
That's it. What?
Hmm. Oh, wait, hold on. Got it. I see what the picture's doing. I need to put that there, and then... And then push it?
Come on, man. Emil,
Wait, where's the dog? Where's the Bouvier?
come on, Emil. C'est bien, c'est bien.
Wait, can I dig this out? JC, what's up? Wait. Give me the dig signal!
Hey, what? Hey,
Oh, I guess he has to dig it. A letter from a Canadian soldier, 21 April 1915. Dear parents, we are in Belgium, a truly flat land that reminds me of our Winnipeg Plains. The big difference is that it's so damp here, which makes it the cold even colder. The guys and I are going to be making you proud of us. The Canadians will be the big heroes of this war. I'll write again soon.
allez, oui.
I don't know about that, Canada. We. Oh God. There's a thing up there. Or no, maybe not. Alright. So this does... Okay.
What? Lava. Vas-y.
Okay. Ah, bucket.
Emil, hurry up! What?
Belgian shako. Belgian army's distinctive shako resembled a top hat with a rim replaced by a visor. The shako was replaced by the Isir cap, a soft cap with flaps that could be pulled down over the ears. The cap was called the Isir because Belgian soldiers massed behind the River Isir to hold off the German. Alright, we missed something. I don't know where we missed it. No, it's right. It's legit right there. Gas canister deployment strategy. Gas canister deployment strategies were simple, but they did depend on the weather, especially on winds. Gas used required a constant downwind towards the enemies to avoid the gas returning to its sender. Any battle plans were therefore dependent on the weather forecast. Oh wait, hold on. This one?
What?
Get in the bucket!
Have me a meal. What? I did it. Let's eat.
Is this gonna work? I don't feel like it will. Oh no! How do I get him down? What am I supposed to do here? Okay, there's a sign here, but... Okay, I can't get past. Oh, I need the bone. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The bone is a handle. There we go.
Thank you, my friend. You in? Don't worry.
That's terrifying. Is like all use someone's femur to like pocket watch. Time was an important factor in soldiers' lives, and military strategies for attacks and rolling barrages were based on tight chronology or chronological synchronicity. Pocket watches were the only way to tell time. It's the mightiest spoon. Dun dun dun.
Her name was Anna, a Belgian student living in Paris. She was hard on the trail of her missing father. For once, fate smiled on them. They were all going in the same direction. But while approaching Vimy, a German squadron spotted them.
Oh! Ah! Not this. Boom. Oh no! Bum 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 bum. so hard. This is worse than Lion King's not worse. It's definitely not worse because I didn't have to start over at the beginning. Oh shit. Can I do that part again? I feel like there's probably an achievement involved with it. Freddy!
Ça va aller, allez. Emile, allez!
Hey, hey.
The trenches between the sides. There was an imbalance in trench conditions. After securing a head start in trench construction, the Germans reinforced them with iron and concrete, while the Allies had to wallow in mud. The Allies' changeover policy maybe contributed to this. Allied soldiers had 7-day shifts on the front, whereas German soldiers were allocated a specific zone for an indeterminate period, giving them a chance to settle in. The Labyrinth. Vimy and Nouvelle Saint-Vat were two positions the Germans were quick to fortify. Here they built the Labyrinth, a complex network of trenches and tunnels connected to the underground sleeping quarters. Allied army... Wow! Slept underground, it's wild. Allied armies unsuccessfully attempted to seize this key position on numerous occasions. Due to the huge number of casualties in late 1915, the position was declared impregnable. Memorial of the Moroccan Division. The Moroccan Division, whose motto was "No Fear, No Mercy," combined soldiers from across French colonial Africa and the Foreign Legion. The division included Moroccan Sauvages and Tunisian and Algerian infantrymen. In 1915, the division seized Vimy Ridge, but in the absence of a backup from Battalion HQ, they were forced to retreat after 2 days. The Moroccan Division is the only division whose flags were decorated with the Legion of Honor. Naval cannons were capable of firing heavy-duty 800-pound shells. Due to their weight, they were mounted on special rails for transportation to firing platforms. In the event of a retreat, artillerymen were instructed to destroy the cannons rather than let them fall in enemy's hands.
What? Allez, allez. Voilà. Bien, bien. Bon chien.
Bon chien. Good dog. I mean... Hey, maybe not bark so much.
Hey, hey.
Oh, okay, I see. I was supposed to pay attention. I was like, why does he keep popping up? I thought he could hear the dog, but that's not the case.
Voilà. Looten up! What? Allez!
Periscope. To observe enemy trenches without drawing fire, officers and soldiers use periscopes, mirrors mounted in a tube that could be raised above the parapet with no risk to health. We're about to run back, so I'm just going to wait for them to turn around. Can you not?
Looten up! What?
Oh, I was like,
What? Vas-y! What? Allez, oui!
what did I miss? Oh, I suppose if I was like, I suppose if I try to run back, he'll go back too. It's funny because I'm pretty sure they just said company halt as they started running. Don't mind the dog. Walking through with the bolt cutters. Nothing suspicious here. That's so strange. Although it is a German dog.
What? Hey, hey. Allez, oui.
Was that a canteen? Close. Infantryman's flask. Soldiers frequently suffered from thirst, and water supplies were far from regular. All soldiers had canteens in which they transported water, and also wine. Some also had flasks for, or goat skins, which were less heavy to carry.
What? closer down. What?
This dog is a traitor.
What? Baba. Ah. What? Allez. Merci, Walt.
Okay, so something. I don't have anything to throw. Oh wait, can I throw this? Oh, I totally can. This seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna do it, but it seems like a bad idea. No.
Hey, Patsy. What? What? Hey. Ah. Hey, viens ici. Bon chien. Allez.
Hmm. That's the third item.
What? Baba. Oui. What? Allez, vas-y. What? 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 Hey, what? 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 Allez.
I don't understand this one. How do I... There's nothing... Like, I can't grab
Oui,
anything.
bon chien.
That
Merci,
just
Walt.
puts him.
Baba. Ici. Au pied. Aïe. Oh.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I just missed that one, because... Not how chains work, but our... Oh, I guess it could be loosened. It's... Ah, I see. Going downhill. Kabong! Wow, I missed a lot of stuff. Oh wait, hold on. I see what's happening. Well, where's the other door? Oh. Alright, looks like break time. Let's finish this puzzle. I missed so much stuff in this one. What was my goal of this one? British coins. While war raged on, life continued in the economy too. The war was composed of both barter and currency systems. Soldiers purchased provisions in town using their pay. In 1914, the pay of the British private in a line of regiment was a shilling a day. The standard king shilling. Obligatory deductions were made for wife and children, 6 pence for the wife and a pence a day for each child. Nowadays, 1 shilling has the estimated purchasing power of 3.21 Great British pounds? Grand British pounds? I don't know what that is. $5.42. In 1971, the shilling was replaced by the 5 pence coin, thanks to decimalization. All right. Fire! Alright, do we gotta count for Kentucky windage here? Is that what's happening? I mean, that was... Oh, that's her father, okay.
Baron von Dorf had escaped again.
Baron
but
von
Emil
Dorf.
had still
I
managed
can't
to
get over
find
that name.
medicine for Freddy.
Thank you, my friend.
They were quickly back on the road again. Their journey would take them to Rance, where they would at last pick up the trail of the elusive Baron and his Zeppelin.
Alright. Pause time. I will be back. Let's get back into it. Thank you again, Ubisoft. This is actually a rather interesting game. It's really fun. If you are interested, it is available to purchase as a combo. Whenever I finish this one, we'll go over to the next one as well. I think it was also a mobile game. Oh, I feel like we have storyline that I have to catch up on too. Those freaking shells nearly did it for me. There's no way I'm giving up so close to my goal. Apparently, their leader is called Von Dorf. I'm gonna get him. Everybody else is just pawns in his game to me. April 22nd, 1915. This morning in Ib, Von Dorf made us capture some scientists. The army is interested in his work and apparently he'll help Germany win the war. He seems like a nice fellow, but it's hard to find out anything else about him. Von Dorf is keeping him closely guarded. Not a day goes by that I don't think about my Marie and my little Victor. I haven't seen them for 8 months. Now I miss them so much. April 22nd, 1915. Carl is alive. I caught sight of him flying the Zeppelins heading south. We're going to go looking for him again tomorrow, with Anna and Freddy. Okay, so that's that one. Reims Cathedral. The city of Reims suffered during the war. September 19th, 1914, as the Germans retreated from the city, they set fire to the cathedral. Then, as the city was close to so close to the conflict zone, it was bombarded by Zeppelins and cannon fire. During the bombardments, the statue of Joan of Arc in the front of the cathedral was lost a hand before it was dismantled and stored in the catacombs. By the end of the war, only 15,000 1,500 inhabitants were still living in Reims, the home front, with practically all able-bodied men mobilized at the front. Women, children, and the elderly were employed in the factories to ensure weapons production. Women took on the traditional male jobs. Some even held positions of responsibility. This new role changed their status in society and in the wake of the war. Women over 30 years old were given the vote. The Women's Institute held its first meeting in 1915 with the aim of encouraging women to become more involved in food production during the war, and the movement flourished. Wait, does Freddy get the dough? June 1st, 1915. You moonwalking, doggy? Oh no.
Je vous en prie.
I walked right into that, didn't I? Literally and figuratively. Alright. Okay. So he needs a handle. Alright.
What?
Okay.
What? Allez. Vas-y. Allez, vas-y. What? c'est mieux.
Emile!
Prestigieux. S'il vous plaît.
Pitié!
Etienne.
S'il vous plaît. Walt. Allez.
Okay, how do I get him the handle? It's like it won't let me throw it. That does that. Oh wait, is this an actual door? See, some of these doors are not clear as to what they are. Overalls. Practically all able-bodied men were mobilized at the front, but the production still had to carry on. Women took over men's roles in factories and in other traditional male positions, working for much lower salaries. Some even held positions of responsibility and were involved in decision-making. The new role changed women's status in British society. Advertising brochure. While the war raged on, life continued back home, and the brands still advertised their products. Naturally, soldiers were used to promote bondage, brand image and boost sales. This brochure is advertising war bonds. It's helped the government finance the war effort. Okay, I see. So if I go up there, I can lower down. S'il vous plaît. Nope, stay there.
Walt. Baba. S'il vous plaît.
My bad.
Walt. S'il vous plaît. Walt. Allez. Vas-y.
Wait, how do I get the... I forget how to get the dog stuff. There we go. Try as good.
Walt. Allez, vas-y. Walt. Walt. Merci beaucoup. Baba.
Oh, maybe they're not in order all the time. Safety razor. The safety razor was an early 20th century invention and shaved more safely than barber's blades. In 1917, safety razors were standard issue in used soldiers' kits. But it had been noticed that gas masks were providing more effective protection to shaved because it had been noticed. Yes, they actually still do this today. That's one of the reasons that they make people stay clean shaven in the military, or at least in the army. I don't know about the other branches. Which, I mean, it seems like a no-brainer.
Vas-y. Allez, vas-y.
Wait, hold on.
Walt. Allez. Allez. Ouais, ici. Allez, oui.
Good boy. Alright, so that is...
Trompez.
Imagine I can go in this door then?
Merci beaucoup.
Okay, let's... While we're here, let's save the little girl first, because... There's no reason. Oh wait, hold on. Well, how do I get that? Okay, that's definitely one of my items. Maybe? No. It's not one of my items.
What? What? Oui.
Ça bien.
Oh, merci.
What?
Okay. Let's see what we gotta do for this guy.
Vas-y. What?
So I definitely need those bolt cutters because there's a, I mean, like, that's the cable, I would imagine, so I gotta use that. And then perhaps the... early gas mask. While gas masks were in more widespread use on the front, they were also available to civilians. And in French towns close to the front, like Reims, they were fairly common. This early model was one of the first, composed of a cotton compress doused in a neutralizing solution and applied to the mouth and nose, similar to the British Black Veil. Okay. So somehow I gotta figure out how to get the bolt cutters. Can I push it past it? Oh, I can.
What? What? Oui. Oui, bullshit. Bullshit.
War Godmother certificate to improve morale on the front. An association was created in France in early 1915 to provide succor and support from behind the lines soldiers. Without close family members, the War Godmothers sent letters and parcels, forming close relationships with their godchildren away from the front line. Active Service Paybook. A paybook belonging to a British soldier. It also contained practical details such as a last will and testament form, as well as the name and addresses of close relatives to contact in the event of death. The book also served as a regulations guide to good conduct, advising men, in this new experience you may find temptations both in wine and women. You must entirely resist both.
What? Hey.
I think it's the end of the chapter.
What?
Is it that Joan of Arc? Nice. Oh no, he got. Oh, that landed like right on top of me. Alright, so we got it now. Get outsmarted by a dog. That's right. Oh. No! There we go. Ah, shit. There we go. Oh, wait, I think I missed. Nope, we got it. We got it. It's blimping fallen. Was Carl in that one? Oh, her dad's in it. And I think that's Carl. Wait, is that it? Oh, I was like, no. Witness the... I was like, what a way to cliffhanger.
Anna was training.
Hold on. $25. All right, here we go.
A veterinarian when the war broke out. The Germans were only 20
Now she
miles
works on
from
people.
Paris when she received a letter from her father. He was in good health, but implored her not to return home to Belgium until the war's end. Patience, however, was not one of Anna's strong suits.
September 6th, 1914, Paris, France. Does she control the birds? My name is Anna and I'll speak for the birds. The Germans at the gate. In September 1914, the German advance took them to within 20 miles of Paris. The government had already fled to Bordeaux and was expecting Paris to fall. In the north, most of Belgium was occupied, but under the king's command, 75,000 soldiers kept Ypres and Isère out of German hands. Taxi to Marne. September 6th and 7th, 1914, General Gallieni requisitioned 630 Parisian taxis to transport troops rapidly to the Marne. While relatively few soldiers were actually transported, 4,000 in all, 3% of the total number of men deployed in the battle, the impact on the public was huge. The event became a symbol of solidarity for the nation, and the Marne counterattack saved Paris from German occupation. Okay. Inkwell. Ballpoint pens were not developed until the 1950s through the 60s, so soldiers used quill or nib to write letters. Ink was poured into an inkwell, into which, in order to provide enough ink, the quill or nib had to be dipped regularly. Get back over here, you pigeon. Ah! all that time. Hold on. Let me try the other birds first. Okay. Something. Bruh. We'll get it. Oh no, it's gotta be over the balcony. Okay, this makes sense. There we go. Adequate get sunk. Wheat. No wait, neuf. No. Set wheat. Neuf. I don't remember 10. Why don't I know 10? Letter from Belgian civilian in Paris. Dear parents, we fled our land before the German advanced to take shelter in France with the children. Unfortunately, the Germans kept coming forward and Paris is practically under siege. If Paris falls, we shall return to home at Liege. Your daughter, Mathilde. Mathilde. Alright, wasn't there a thing? Hold on, diaries. Broken watch strap. A watch strap broken by a motor crank handle. Before battery ignition was developed, motor cars were started by cranking a handle. As the engine sparked into life, the operator had to let go of the handle smartly because the crank handle, now propelled by the engine, could cause a nasty accident. Newspapers. The main source of information was the newspaper. Radios were in the early days, but on tube technology, and television did not exist. On top of local and national news, a news section appeared in the newspapers dedicated to the events on the front. Some newspapers published listings of POWs and war dead. Wait, didn't I pick it up? There's just wrenches lying around everywhere. Hold on. Okay, that one's square. This one's triangle. Okay. Oh wait, what am I? I was like, what am I supposed to do here? Was I doing well? I don't know. It worked well enough, I guess. Wait, what? I was like, there isn't a triangle one. We got all the pieces there, so. Is that what French taxis look like? They're like red. Oh! French drivers, am I right? Huh? Hold on, let me crash. I just want the. Let's start over. Oh no, it's gonna do the.
September 7th, 1914. Taxis drove all night. Anna was proud to help the soldiers reach the front line. When Anna arrived at her destination, she discovered the horrible truth with her own eyes.
The Hecatomb. The first 3 months of the war saw especially heavy losses. August 22nd, 1914 was the bloodiest day of the whole war. With heavy casualties, the number of wounded were far greater than had been anticipated, and the military health services struggled to cope with the scale of the conflict. Nurses. Nurses were the angels of the Great War, and were generally volunteers recruited by the Red Cross. The Army and the American ambulances to work the long, grueling shifts in the hospitals, both at the front lines and behind the lines. They played off the roles of careers, mothers and confidants. Wait, they played the role of carers. I was like, that sentence doesn't make any sense. They played the role of carers, mothers and confidants. They often featured in soldiers' memoirs and were sometimes the sole companion in their death. The majority were demobilized at the end of the hostilities. Okay. Something squarier. What is she carrying? September 4th, or September 7th, 1914. No, nah, friends. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Oh!
Quietly, boy.
Si pas ma bien.
7 months went by. Driven by compassion, Anna devoted herself, body and soul, to healing the wounded and the sick.
I just realized they
Every
have no
life
faces.
saved
All
was
the main
another
characters
small
of the
victory
story have no
for the war.
faces.
The conflict, however, raged on.
I guess the soldiers too. But like the background characters, do you have faces? Oh, that skipped a lot. Shrapnel shell remnants. Shrapnel shell remnants, a shell containing lead bullets, depending on its settings. The shell might explode on contact with the ground, sending its contents flying, or in the air for even more destructive results. April 22nd, 1915, Belgium.
C'est pas de là.
September 7th, 1914. The situation is horrific here. Yesterday I was in my warm, cozy apartment, and now I'm in the depths of hell. There are so many dead, so many young lives lost. I managed to save one soldier this morning, but there are so many others to attend to. Tomorrow I'll try to get closer to the front so I can help those most in need. Mess tin with holes. Both dishes of the mess tin have holes in them. Not hugely practical for eating, perhaps, but life-saving for one soldier. The mess tin bag was worn at kidney height when a shell exploded. The mess tin slowed down the searing hot shrapnel in flight, which, although it wounded the soldiers, helped them live another day. Mess tins were blackened using smoke to prevent them from glinting in the sunlight. I don't like the looks of this. Calcetines. Tallow socks. Socks soaked in refined tallow and coated with formal. The most effective way to beat the cold and damp, frostbite, and other ailments. That at least was the adverts that people believe. However effective the socks were, the soldier's best friend was always a nice dry pair. I'm gonna need you to bite down on this while I cut your arm off, I guess. I was worried that was gonna be the leg. That's what I was like, I don't know about all of this. What's all this then? Oh, I see. Wait, how do I get back there? Oh. Nurse's Manual. The war effort suddenly required a larger medical corps, and there were not enough qualified personnel. So manuals were published and distributed to help volunteers train. The manuals provided a whole host of practical solutions to logistical and medical problems at the front, such as how to make a splinter or stretcher using rifles and their straps. That is actually, we had to do that as well. Well, not that specifically, but, so how... Okay. Oh, the saw.
Yeah, bukan.
It was very much a, like a last minute thing. If you had no other option, kind of. A letter from Prussian soldier, 6 September 1914. My dear daughter, we are making headway through the French countryside. The landscape is beautiful. I'd much rather be enjoying it with you than killing people. I think of you all the time, your father, Wolfgang. Oh, well now I know what happens when I miss. Oh. Oh. I was like, I can't pick it up, I guess. I felled a whole tree, but I can't carry a wooden cross. Lice comb. Oh, wow. In their journals, soldiers often recount losing war against lice and rats in the trenches. Apart from lice powder, the only other prevention against lice was a fine-toothed metal comb. Often when soldiers took leave behind the lines, they were scrubbed down with hot water, their clothing boiled, or a new uniform issued. Oh, that one got a medal above it. Did the other ones get medals if I completed it? I think I only completed like one or two though. Wait, what happened to the scarf? That I was like just toting around. Danke. She gonna kill him?
Okay. Courage, Nibo.
Oh, it's got a bullet. All right.
Danke. Hey, work down. Now j'en ai besoin pour
The French officers were talking about Belgium. The German army was about to experiment with a new weapon near Ypres, Anna's hometown. Anna got en route to warn her father about the imminent danger. Reaching the outskirts of the city, Anna was greeted by the screams of sirens. The deadly gas was already here.
Ypres, a town in ruins, dubbed Wipers by British troops due to its difficult pronunciation. Oh my god. The Belgian town of Ypres was a key They called it Wipers. Y-P-E-R. Wipers. Was a strategic position during the war. A hub for road, rail, and canal networks. It became the target for sustained bombing in 1914. In 1915, the Germans even used chemical warfare on the town. By the end of the war, the majestic cathedral and town center were nothing but ruins. Technology at work. In the wake of the technological advances of the early 20th century, the vast scope... Oh, 45? Alright. Nice. Read 30 historical facts. In the wake of technological advances of the early 20th century, the vast scope of this industrialized war brought developments in all fields: aircraft, submarines, dirigibles, and tanks. Great progress was made in the fields of medicine, surgery, medical hygiene, and radiology, thanks to Marie Curie's work. Marie Curie, who took thousands of x-rays of the wounded. April 22nd, 1915, Ypres, Belgium.
Oh, petit, dis pas fort, c'est pas cool.
A letter from a Scottish soldier, April 19th, 1915. Hello, pal. I'm in the town of Wipers in Belgium. A pretty weed. I have to call it Wipers now. That must have been bra before the war. The beer too ain't bad. I'd much rather be downing ale with you though, boy. I'm off to the front in 2 days. Take care of yourself and say how do to the family. John McCormack. McCormack? A wooden top. Wooden top with string, a common toy of the age. During the war, toys gradually became more war-based. Through board games, children could fight out famous battles, while other items ridiculed the enemy. After the war, toys and games became more pacifist, or became more pacifist once more. Became more pacifist once more. Okay.
Oh la malheureuse, non, on n'y va pas.
The heck? Alright, it's break time. I'd imagine the bell's gonna fall through the floor, but we'll find out. What time is it? Alright, I'm gonna take a break, and we'll play for another hour, and then I'll call it a day. Let's be right back. All right, let's get back into it. Sure, everything's still working. We'll find out what happens. Because I'm pretty sure this bell's gonna fall. Like, I don't know what else it could do. I don't know if that freed the people that were down here. How do I get out now, though? Wait, was I supposed to run? Huh. What? Oh, there's a doorway. Maybe here? Okay. Why?
Okay.
Oh god.
Courage, Nibo. Voilà, viens.
Merci beaucoup.
Broken walking stick. The knob is all that remains of this walking stick. The stick has been carefully sculpted, a souvenir of the trenches. Unfortunately, a broken walking stick is of no use to anyone. Did I just leave him there? What am I missing? Why is the coughing so loud over here? I don't see anybody. Well, I've still got like 3 items to find, but also I can't go any further, I don't think, because of the... Did I miss somebody? Oh, wait. Okay, so maybe there's another door on the other side? Yeah, it's right in front of him. It's hard to tell because it's like you're on a 2D plane, so like these doors don't really stand out. Leave her behind! No, I'm just kidding. Who builds their house like this? Bedpan. Why does it have a handle on it? Latrines were generally housed outside in the yard in homes of all social classes. So during the night, bedpans were used in well-to-do households. Servants were charged with emptying the pans. Wait, what did I miss? I'm confused. Did I miss a door? Indeed. Okay, what am I missing? Can only push that. Push it good. But it zooms out to this area, saying that I need to clear that. Okay, here's a door. I don't see any other, like, invisible frames. Oh. The heck was I supposed to know that? I mean, I lucked out, but, like, nothing indicated that I could interact with that frame. Alright. I mean, I guess this, wait, 14? Is that significant? Stereoscopic camera. A camera that captures two simultaneous images on glass plates, enabling relief images. Use of the cameras was relatively widespread because the device was small and readily transportable. Ah! Okay, so 3-8. 14, 11, 6, or 2, 6? Okay, so 2, 6, 1 and 4, 3 and 8. Okay, so 1, 1, 2 is 6, and then 3 is 8. Did I do that right? Wait. Right, left, right. Okay. So right 4. Left 6. Right 8. Okay, let's try the other way. So left I mean, those are the clues. Number 3 is 8. Am I putting them in the wrong order? 4. And 6. So 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. But they don't, like, indicate if it's, like, left or right. So it shouldn't matter, right? When I spin the dial, does it do anything significant? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. There we go. Brain. Not all of their stories, but her story specifically reminds me of, like, the Extraordinary World of April. This is a really cool film. Chemical formula. The formula is the description. This formula is a description of what happens to soldiers' lungs when they inhale chlorine gas. Chlorine gas reacts with the water in their lungs to produce hydrochloric acid, creating horrendous burns. I didn't need to see that. How do I get this lady out of here? How am I supposed to get to her? I mean, I have a whacking stick now, but like... I'm just confused as to what I'm missing. Because nothing about the environment's changed except that she has chlorine gas now. And it won't let me... Let me go back outside the house and see if there's anything out there. Ah. I was wondering why I could see a well. I was like, I don't even remember there being a well out there. All right, hold on. Crawl, Mary. Crawl for your life. Oh, I guess it blew up the bomb. I was like, why would that make it better? I was like, there was already a hole in the wall. Sable.
The governess revealed to her that her father, an eminent scientist, had been kidnapped by Baron von Dorf, who was eager to use scientific advances in warfare. Anna set out in pursuit of the Baron and encountered Emil and Freddy. Destiny brought them together. They had survived the enemy's wrath, their gunfire, bombardments, gas attacks. Now, with her father within reach, Anna wasn't going to let him slip away.
How come Belgian scientists always look the same in animation? They all look the same. They all look like one person. June 15th, 1915. Life and death of the Zeppelin. The Zeppelin was effective at the start of the war and in 1915. London suffered over 50 Zeppelin raids before the Royal Naval Air Service intervened. The craft's weak spot was obviously its hydrogen-filled balloon. Hydrogen was lighter than air, hence its value to aviation. However, it was highly inflammable, and the slightest spark sent the craft pummeling spectacularly groundward in a ball of flames. Of the 92 craft used during the war, 68 were destroyed. Facial disfiguration. By 1918, there were 20 million war wounded. All countries included roughly 70% of injuries came from the shrapnel and only 1% from bayonets. Facial injuries could result in having the jaw, nose, or eyes removed, but progress in surgery saved and patched up many victims of facial disfigurement and amputation, of which there were 200,000 post-war.
Bon chien.
Stop, mademoiselle! Mademoiselle, je vois pas, mademoiselle!
Oui, bon chien.
Virgin Mary statuette and case. A case containing the statuette of the Virgin Mary. Another example of trench art. To overcome their boredom, soldiers would set to work transforming anything that came to hand. Unexploded ammunition, empty cartridges, the shell debris were all turned into day-to-day items to put more pacifist and put to a more pacifist use.
Vas-y.
Oh, merde!
Allez, courage. Courage, Nebo. Va mieux? Ok. Va mieux? Voilà.
Surely no one will hear that screaming.
Danke.
Ah, merde!
Ik mega de Asta dabei. Hey! Atem bleu! Der Gypsy!
Captain. The Germans, the way that they designed the Germans in this game. Everybody else looks regular, but not Carl. Carl.
Well,
Wait, what did I miss?
hey! Ici. Là.
Oh, look, so skipper! Bon chien.
C'est bien. Eh oh!
A letter from a soldier. Rems 14 June 1915. Dear Emma, we're on the retreat. Our position is untenable. Don't worry, I'm still in good health. We are going to leave Rems to the enemy. Rems is a beautiful city. I hope all is well at home and you are taking good care of our parents. I hope the prisoners are working properly for you. See you soon, Siegfried. Wait, did they say prisoners? Did I read that right? I hope the prisoners... Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm scavenger hunting. Scavenger hunting, rather. Broken pistol. A broken P08 pistol designed for German artillerymen. The P means parabellum, which refers to the 9mm ammunition. The word parabellum comes from the Latin civi civis parsem para parabellum. If you want peace, get ready for war.
Bon. Well. Hey. Eh oh.
I might have messed up.
Well. Allez, va, Well. Oui, bon chien.
Bon chien.
Hey.
What did I pick up? A pipe of some sort? Okay. Dart. These darts were dropped into trenches from zeppelins or aircraft. Due to the velocity on impact, their heavy tips were capable of piercing through anything between them and the ground, including helmets and soldiers' skulls. That is terrifying. Wait, what happened to the can? Oh, he's got it. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I gotta take that with me.
C'est bien.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Non, 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 non.
Bruh, I'm doing terrible here.
Dépêche-toi, dépêche-toi. Allez, courage. Voilà, Sia. Voilà. Allez, courage. Allez, Karl, papa.
Il est en vie. Il est avec le général.
Wait, there was a plane in the dirigible? Well, I guess it's a Zeppelin, but...
Karl, tiens bon. Watch. Allez, va. Va.
Rescue Carl, 35. Buddy. I didn't think he would walk into it. I thought he would walk up to, like the battle. Why?
Hey, what? 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 Whoa. Go, get out. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Get away, boy. Whoa. Go now. What? Allez. Bien, bien, mon chien. Ah. Oh, yeah. That's my boy.
I see. I feel kind of dumb that didn't work, but then I realized, I was like, oh, it's not. Oh, no! No! It's. Alright, hold on. So we gotta get another one.
Go, get out of here. Hey, hey, shh, vas-y. Voilà, allez, vas-y. Hey, whoa.
So I gotta like ricochet it. There we go. I was like, of course that won't work. Why would it work? Okay.
Whoa, get away, boy. Go now.
No, wait, hold on. Give it back to you. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Check and see if there was anything on this side. Oh ho ho! You almost got me. Shell mechanism. The nose cones of shells were not systematically destroyed and were much sought after by the soldiers because they contain large quantities of metal that could be recycled to make rings or pendants. Oh, there's something there too. Alright, where's the door?
Whoa, shoot, whoa.
Sterilizing solution. Soldiers drew water directly from rivers and streams, but because of rats and decomposing corpses, river and stream water brought a major threat of disease. Soldiers used a variety of products to disinfect the water before drinking it, but the best solution was to boil it up. Yep. Still done today, honestly. Did I just club this guy? Wait, aren't I French? Isn't that a French soldier? Okay. Oh, it's like, now I gotta go back and get him? Nope. I don't like this. Hold on. How do I light it? Okay, hold on. Dang it. So I gotta light it, and then aim it through the fire into the cockpit. Ah! At least that one didn't go in the... There we go. I mean, we could have also just crawled under it, but, you know, whatever. Carl!
Hey, mira.
Oh, but Carl is a German
Victory
soldier,
had a bittersweet taste for Anna. Carl, seriously wounded, had been sent to a POW camp. Anna's father had disappeared with Baron von Dorf, and Emil was
Again, those are
court-martialed for
French
desertion.
soldiers. He's a French soldier.
Cited for his bravery in Reims, Emil was fortunately pardoned and set free. Free to go back to the front. February 21st, 1916. Winter had descended on the front. After joining back up with the army, Emil and Freddy were stationed near Verdun, suffering like many others from the harsh winter. That morning, the arrival of the mail raised spirits, but Marie's letter did not bring good news. In Saint-Miel, food was scarce, disease was rife,
Oh
and the
no,
number of dead was growing.
not
Out
Victor.
of this grim news, however, there was one ray of light. A photo of his grandson, Victor, standing on both feet and learning to walk.
Okay. That's not where I thought that was going.
Don't worry, Fred.
February 21st, 1916. I feel like this would probably be the best place to stop. A tobacco case. Tobacco case made from shell casing. Empty munitions were often recycled. Some exploded shell materials were already aesthetically interesting. Otherwise, soldiers would rework their finds to create handy items. Tobacco was precious, so soldiers were eager to keep it dry. Many accounts from the trenches express soldiers' appreciation of the Christmas cigar, a special festive treat for the troops. Yeah, I think we're at a good place to stop for today. And that because it's a new chapter, and I don't know that we'll make it through this one before the end of stream, so I'll just go ahead and call it now. Let's see. Let's see. Who's on playing what? Alright, so we'll play again next week on Tuesday. It's a two-part video game, though, so the first half is what we're currently playing. Let's see, Dead by Daylight, Destiny, Overwatch, Gas Station Simulator. These simulators, smite. Let's see who's playing what. My Time at Sandrock, Ark. Wait. Cube Escape Paradox. Okay. Kira is playing a puzzle game as well, so we'll go raid Kira. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Like I said, for the next part of this game, we'll continue next Tuesday, Motaku Tuesday, around the same time, so like around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, thank you, Ubisoft, for providing me with the code. It's actually a game that I'm enjoying more. It's very... It's got some very heavy topics in it, though. I feel like there should be more of a warning on the game title or something like that to let people know about it in advance. But otherwise, I really enjoy the art. It's a puzzle platformer, but it's not too complicated if you pay a little bit of attention to your surroundings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. But we'll be back on Tuesday. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing Smite, probably with Dukes if they're online, around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye.